What's up everyone? I just wanted to turn on OBS because I'm currently trading EU and I thought what better than to show you live what I'm thinking and go through a trade I'm taking. So let's see if we start off on a daily. I'll just reset everything. We start off on a daily. As you can see, we've had bearish order flow, respecting up close candles. And we'll be heading towards what I think is the draw on liquidity down here, and then further lows down here sort of thing, but I'm focused on this for now. So I think this is the draw on liquidity. It's aligned with DXY as well. If we head down to the 1 hour, as you can see here, let me actually first mark out the previous day's points. So I wanted to see the equilibrium of the previous day, not just respected, but I wanted to look for an FVG inside this portion of the previous day range. That's what causes a high probability FVG, so that's what I was looking for. And as you can see, this red line is the equilibrium. So this morning we came down and then rode this high into the equilibrium of the last day's high, and now I outlined in my private mentorship as well that I wanted to see us fall down to this consolidation down here. I wanted to see this traded to, you know, with our bias in mind of bearish price. So New York opened up at 7 AM New York local time. It opened up here, and as you can see, we got a massive ride up above these highs here, these equal highs. This was Tuesday's high and Wednesday's, so we rode above them, and now we're at the equilibrium price point of the previous day. So I head down to the 1 minute, and my first entry was actually here, this FVG here. That was my first entry. When we broke this low with momentum. I'll just mark that up. So we broke this with speed down here, came up, and now what I want to see is, realistically, I mean, this is a nice target down here. You know I aim for low hanging fruit. This is a nice target here. I'd like to see price trade to. I'd probably take profit at this area. Right now, what I ideally want to see is this order block here. Obviously we've traded above it now, but I want to see us, I don't want us to close above the 50% rate ideally. So I'm going to wait for price to do what it does around here, and hopefully we close down here. It's not respected the 50% level, but we're still inside the actual order block, so I'd like to see a move from here, or maybe we retap this FEG. We'll just wait and see. When I'm in these trades, I'm constantly switching between the 5 minute and 1 minute. I like to try and watch the 5 minute. I find that less emotions are involved when you're watching 5 minute price action. As you can see, it looks like we're rejecting right now. I'd like to see a close down here. Obviously, if we're going to continue bearish, I want to see this low here. I want to see us break that with speed down. If we're hovering around this area and we continue to, then I'll probably close this entry here. But if we do this and break down with speed past this low, we're probably on for this discount FEG. As you can see, price just hovering around the 50% of this order block. I do like how this candle closed below the 50%. That's a good sign. Nice confluence. Let's look at DXY for a minute. So yeah, as you can see, I've already got DXY marked out. this is the equilibrium level of the prior day range, which I had marked out on EU as well, which I showed you. And then this FEG, look how it was respected again here. High probability FEG, this one. And it looks like we're getting a bounce up to this high, or at least this, or this fair value gap, I should say. Yeah, look, here's another fair value gap inside here. I'd like to see us move off of that quite nicely above this. Right now it seems to be respecting it. If we can get a bounce, then we're looking good on Euro as well. Yeah, here we go, look. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see us respect price in here and then move down with speed. If we can close below this low, I'll be happy to hold my position for this FEG inside here. As you can see now, we're still breaking lower. That's the type of move I want to see. That's exactly the sort of move you want to see. We have got an FEG in here, so if we can continue down below this FEG, that'd be perfect as well. I'd want to see us close inside here multiple times on the 1 minute. Let's check DXY. It looks like it's continuing up. Yeah, that looks good for upside. Usually I take partials around here as well because we've reached into that 5 minute fair value gap. I'd probably take partials. That's the sort of reaction we want. And it looks like our target is about to be touched. It was choppy up here, but as soon as we got this clean break below here, I knew it was going to clean up a bit. We got the entry here, the IO Fed came down, order block entry, and price should reach our target any minute. See now here, even still, I'm not panicking because, as you all know, price can have these. We closed inside the 5 minute fair value gap rather than rejecting it and closing up here. This may just be something as simple as an IO Fed entry drill to continue into this discount FEG, which it looks like it might be. I just wanted to film this for any of you struggling with psychology when inside a trade, to see my process of thought, see what I'm thinking when I'm inside a trade, and see how I handle emotions. And as you can see, I try to be quite disconnected from the market. I don't want to be in here panicking, you know, scared of what price can do. When you understand what price is meant to do and what signatures to like nullify your trade, if you will. So yeah, for example here in this order block, if we'd have closed up here above it, then I probably would have closed this trade break even, but as we didn't and price was respecting this order block, I held on to it and thought that just gave me a sign that the market was going to continue lower. I'll cut here and return when we've reached the target. It looks like we're about to reach the target. I just wanted to say as well, this low here that we put in, that's exactly again what I'd want to see. It was break below and then close inside here, preferably like this. I wouldn't want us to close above that low, is what I mean, if we weren't to reach the target beforehand. So let's say we stopped here, right, target's reached now, but let's say we stopped here and then closed, this candle closed back up here, then I started to see a bit of movement up, I'd probably close the trade at about 3R anyway. So But yeah, as you can see, we reached the target. I just hope this video helped some of you, and yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these, by the way, these live commentaries, then let me know, because I don't mind doing them at all. It's no big deal. This is what I do anyway. I'll sit at the chart and just talk myself through it, if you will. So it'd be no different than what I do anyway. All I have to do is just press record and I can upload these videos for you guys. So yeah, like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.